Hey guys, this is Sarah from Defection Gaming, bringing you my first Neith gameplay. I've played her in the Ra training camp, and I think that she's a very strong physical carry. She has a lot of slowing potential, which is good, and she's got a very high scaling on her abilities. Her first ability, Silver Arrow, can scale up to 320 damage at max level and have 80% physical power conversion, which is good. Her number 2 ability, the Unravel, unravels the wheels of time kind of thing and reduces attack speeds of everyone in the area for 30%, and that can go from 2 seconds up to 6 seconds, and does damage to each one, about 220 at max level, and up to 3 targets heal Neith for up to 100 damage per one, and it's actually really good sustain up to mid game. Backflip, I used backflip for an escape mechanism. It's very good. You jump backwards, deal damage in front of you, up to a few hundred, and have a certain amount of an 80% physical power added to that, which is pretty good, and that also slows. And World Weaver, you sort of enter a sniping mode state where you your arrow follows people around the map and you kill them. It's a really good ability for finishing off, and it does up to near as makes a difference 500 damage with 120% physical power addition, which is incredible. So it's really good scaling. So yeah, I got my number 1 first because it's a bit like Anher's Impale, but instead of impaling them on the target, you root them, a bit like the vines from Artemis, in place for a few seconds. It's quite good. It's a strong little root, and it does great damage as well. So me and Shibalanke should look forward to doing that. Now I got number 2, as I said before, because it's good sustain. And it's just very strong ability. So I'll just show you it now. Well, I'll wait a minute until I actually need to. Don't want to waste mana at the beginning of the game. What I have noticed is her mana is not the best at all, and you've got to be very careful with losing all of it, because it will go down extremely quickly. Yeah. Oh, crikey, that's annoying.
First blood.
I would have rooted him in place if he hadn't dashed through me, but at least I can show you my number 2 now. You do this little AoE thing there and it heals you up. It's really good. It's a strong little ability. I really like it. But I'm playing a bit passively because I'm not 100% sure exactly what Neith is capable of. As I said, this is my first Conquest game. I've only played against the bot so far, so not quite quick enough there. If I'd have hit that, I'd have probably been a kill. I like the patch. I think it was pretty good. I like how the physical carries have been buffed a tiny bit, in the way that when enemy minions take damage, they will sort of jump back a tiny bit. I thought that would kill, because what I went for there, because I know my number 3, it makes a little weave, which is my passive ability. It sort of powers up my own abilities, and I shoot my stuff into it, and they get progressively stronger. Like my number 2, I can heal more off of it. My number 1, it stuns enemies, and sort of not stuns, it sort of does damage to enemies in the area. Now I want to I'm pretty sure I can kill that Bacchus if he stays and I hit level 5, and he's not staying before I hit level 5. That's annoying. Oh well, doesn't matter.
Has been slain.
So yeah, she's a decent god. She's quite strong. But yeah, her passive. Sorry, I don't think I've mentioned it. Her passive is whenever an enemy god dies, they leave the weave of their life behind, which is good in terms of lore. It matches her perfectly and is very, very good. And also, you have little. They're like little wards that you have for your own map vision, which is good in a sense. Anyway, I think that's a good ability anyway to have wherever anyone dies, and it also powers up your abilities, as I said before. Sort of like that. See the little extra circle that's going there? It's when the arrow would hit that, my number 1 ability, it would do an ability in the whole area, which is pretty strong. Not good.
Slain.
Wasn't able to save him.
An ally has been slain.
See, that was my backup ability used as an escape, and I think it's pretty strong as an escape mechanic. Now I'm going to stay out. Looks like Mana just died to the Neith ult. It's pretty strong, the Neith ult, being able to secure kills, but it was just a pity I didn't have it to secure the Bacchus kill earlier.
Enemy missing right.
Just tell people and be careful in the middle. Just need to tell people. I cannot emphasize enough the importance of telling people that they're in danger. Like that Bacchus could have gone straight to. He didn't. He went for blue, but I wasn't to know that.
Your left tower is under attack.
I hesitated there because if I'd gone in and I hadn't had support, we probably would have ended up with me being dead, which isn't good. Oh, I've run out of mana. I'll finish the back up. But yeah, Chibalunkis are going to trade their ults for a while. Going back would probably be quite a good idea.
Be right back.
I think. There we go. So, I think it's important because they've got dashes and leaps to get that quickly, and also never ever underestimate that. I will also get Aegis just in case I am nuked too hard.
Nice job.
So yeah, he's pretty strong. Need to be careful with. Oh, we're 2 for 7, which isn't brilliant. Chibalunkis died a couple of times. I'm trying to keep him alive. It's tricky. Can't be arrowed. At level 4, I'm pretty sure at level 5 it clears archers all on its own, so that's fine. Enemy missing.
Enemy missing right. Be careful.
There's back to Sora. Yep, Barney and back Sora here. Five seconds left.
Take middle lane. Your middle tower is under attack.
Ooh. how close was that? Nearly got that kill. Oh well, doesn't
Enemies
matter.
incoming left. Enemies incoming left. Careful left. An ally has been slain.
So yeah, you saw Neith's counter engage there. She's got quite strong counter initiation, which is very good. She can do quite a lot of damage
Thanks.
all by herself, and she can root and stun any physical carries that jump on her. So she's not bad at all, really, in as a sustaining character. I mean, I've found her to be quite good just when I was playing against the computer, but you can only do certain things against a computer. You can't test against human. There you go.
An enemy has
Slow
been
him
slain.
and run away.
I will not let you fall.
Oh shit. I might have to. No.
Enemy missing left.
No, he went away.
Be right back. Thanks.
I'll thank him. But yeah, we were so close to killing that Bassatora. I didn't think about my placement, and you need to be very careful about placement all the time. Otherwise it'll be quite... You get into dangerous situations like that when the creep, because she doesn't have a lot of health at the beginning, the creep can take you out very, very easily. We are just dropping like flies, but we're only a K down, so it's not too bad. I'm coming. Wait. Get him. Oh. Yeah. I thought he might have been low enough when I was shooting, but he wasn't. Yeah, because it's only level 2. I need to stop overestimating that ability. It's very, very strong, but at the start it doesn't kill unless they're really, really low. And this is another thing that you don't want, is you don't want your team arguing as they play worse. So if people were calling you a noob and things and shouting at you, just ignore them.
An enemy has been slain.
Slow him so that she can get the kill.
An enemy has been slain. Attack!
Kill him. No. Damn it. Right. I'm pretty much 100% sure that my arrow will kill Bassatora. Got him.
You have slain an enemy. An enemy has been slain. Nice job. An enemy has been slain.
If ever you do get into the situation where a Shibalanke ult's gone off and you're like taking a tower or something, always try and run away from the tower as much as possible.
Be right back.
Because you never ever know when the Shibalanke is going to be murdering you, what's going to be happening. Now, I like to go Deathbringer very early. I think that Deathbringer early is good for Neith, and my farm isn't too bad. It's middle of their team. Well, nearly Sobek, so it's nearly top of their team. Their Neith is absolutely caning us.
Your right tower is under attack.
Which is never ever good. I was quiet while I was concentrating.
Have slain an enemy.
You know what I did there is I used my backflip to damage and slow, and move myself backwards so I'd have an easier time of shooting them. So it's a useful ability for catching people off guard and things, and because the slow is quite useful. Because I put it up to level 2, so that I can have a slightly increased slow duration. Because the slow is very good.
An ally has
Take
been
this
slain.
out, and this is a good. Don't surrender. A good place to take any tower is behind
Your
it,
team has destroyed a right
because you
enemy
can
tower.
see enemies coming towards you because of the style of MOBA this is. So, which is great. I love it to bits. Whoa, we're being attacked. We're being attacked quite hard.
Falling
I'm
back.
gonna use my sprint because I was pretty sure that they were gonna get me. I didn't quite get him in tower range. I can't kill that backer. Oh, yes I can. No, get
An
out of my
ally
way.
has been slain.
Yes, got him. I think.
Your middle
Oh
tower is
no,
under
again with the... Again with that. It's very annoying. Who has... Oh. Oh, it must have been her debuff has the same... Shit. Her debuff must have. That was my fault. I was
have been
confused because I thought one of them had Witch's Stone and I wanted to make sure which one it was. But neither of them had it.
Your
The
right tower
debuff
is under
from
attack.
Nif's number 2 ability is the same animation as the debuff from Witch's Stone. Because they do the same thing, so it's probably a good animation to have for that particular thing. It's just I was very confused about, because I didn't think Guan Yu was building Witch's Stone. So I thought Neith might have done, and I thought she had a crazy build, but she doesn't. But as you can see, she's going very, very heavy damage. Rage and Deathbringer combinations very, very strong.
Your right tower
She's
is under
outplaying
attack.
us at the moment, but we're doing okay. We're ahead in gold, so we're technically winning because we've got 2
An
towers.
enemy has been slain. Be careful, middle.
But yes, we do need to work together as a team and kill that Nith a few times.
An enemy has been slain.
But what's
Nice
good is she
job.
doesn't have a Heartseeker. Because if she had
middle
had
tower is under
Heartseeker, we
attack.
could have been in a bit more trouble. But I don't like using Heartseeker because it's a bit
Be
too much
right
of
back.
a maybe it will work. Just there, sir. One, 0, and... Oh,
An
crapola.
enemy has been slain.
I like how you can cancel the ult just in case. That's good. Run away, Spelunke, run away.
Be right back. An enemy has
We
been
got that
slain.
kill. That was a good pick from us. The Sobek was a bit too overstretched, and I managed to slow and root, and we managed to get him off of things. So yeah, it was a good play by us lot. See, that's what you need to do when someone like a Sobek overextends, and it's still mid-game, and they don't have a ridiculous tank, and you're able to nuke them out, because one of you will get a big gold benefit, say 300 gold or something, even if it's not one of your carries. Just get kills, pick people off, do damage like that, and that's what you need. Because we're moving into the stage of the game where we're going to have to start doing team fights around the objectives, which is good. See, one you've pushed up. Ah. Having bad luck with landing my 1 because it's a It's a bit like a Arachne skill shot. There's a little bit of a delay as it's travelling, so you don't want to hit it directly at them. You kind of want to lead it a little bit. God, I'm going to help the Anubis. Oh shit, I can't.
An ally has been slain.
I tried to do as much damage as I could. What are you doing? That guy.
Slain an enemy. You're all mine. An enemy has
Got him. We've got the Neith. I slowed her for someone. Come on, get her. Get her. I've got shit along, okay.
slain an enemy.
We came out okay after that. Got a couple of kills, it was good. A couple of good little picks. Now I'm going to push this tower before I go, because I've got my sprint and my backflip up so I can quickly leave if I was targeted. But I wasn't.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
Now, this is dangerous, but I was pretty sure I knew where every single member of the opposing team was, so it wasn't absolute suicide. Now, I like to go Rage, because I think it's really strong. I think Hydra's Lament might be quite strong with Neith as well, because her Spirit Arrow's got quite a long cooldown. I want to try and use her for number 4 as much as possible. I haven't been using that very much. Need to use it more. It's really good damage.
Tower is under attack. Take right lane. Be careful, right. An ally has
Tried
been
to
slain.
warn them of a gank right lane.
An ally
Didn't
has been
quite.
slain.
Whoa, the Anubis is feeding. 395. Oh, nice job on her. And her avoided him. Leave him alone. Oh, I might be able to get picked on the Sobek.
No.
Yep, got the Sobek.
You are slain.
That was really easy. Whoa! It's a bit scary. Now I'm trying. Nope. Tried to lead that as well, because the number 2's got a bit of a delay as well, so you need to try and lead that as much as you can as well. So yeah, I've got to finish my Deathbringer, but so is their Neith, and their Neith has got Rage Deathbringer, which is absolutely horrifying.
Ultimate is ready.
At what level she is? She's 16. She's still lower level than me, so I don't think. Oh. Okay. You got him.
An enemy has been slain.
No, my ult. If I was really proactive there, the reason I was thinking to myself there about my ult and whether I thought it could kill, but I thought the Shibalonke was in the way, and it wouldn't have done very much. But the thing to remember about her ult is you can cancel it, and I need to remember that you can cancel it.
Wait to leave!
An enemy has been slain.
Because that's the reason I have been. Right, let's get this. This Shibalonke can catch him if I do this. Did good damage, and the Shibalonke got to confirm the kill. Excellent. Now that's... Lots of people would use all of their skills in order for them to get kills, but if you lead for your friends to get kills as well, that's really how you shine. Always play a support player, even if you're not. because it is so incredibly helpful. Everyone concerned.
You have slain an
Whoop,
enemy.
got her again. Now, need to be...
Be
Oh,
right
the
back.
Massacre is coming, so... Yeah, we're safe.
enemy
I've yet
has
to
been
experiment on if it can go through walls. I think it may do. It's supposed to go through walls and through the map and things, but I haven't tried targeting enemies which are red through walls, so I think I'll try that. And it's actually on quite a low cooldown, because I used it a moment ago and it's now already on 20 seconds. That's not too bad, really. I think it's pretty good. I think as a character she's pretty good. She's pretty strong, she's dangerous, she can push things, and I think if you get the knack with her, because I'm playing her very passively, I'm pretty sure if you don't play her passively and you go full aggression, you'll be able to do quite a lot of damage and really, really shine. But yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm level 19, which is pretty good, because they're like, what, 17? Their Sobek's only 13, so that's strong. Against the Sobek, should be able to kill, well, able to finish off my rage, which is good.
An
Oh, what?
Has been slain.
Why didn't that kill him? It didn't show up with any damage. Oh, it must have been something. That's odd. I genuinely, I will have to look at that back to see why it didn't give me that.
Attack! An enemy has been slain. Nice job.
Yeah, she backed off. It's good.
An ally has
good
been
for me
slain.
because I missed my
An enemy
abilities.
has been slain. Be right back. Retreat!
Let's retreat because we need to back.
Attack middle lane!
I will attack when I get
An
back
enemy
there.
has been slain.
Huh?
Good game.
Oh, the enemy surrendered.
Good game.
Well, that was my Neith game, guys. 718. Hoped I showed you good things that you wanted to see, and please rate, comment, and subscribe.